And today we're going to talk about hatch and gradient. What are the behaviors of it? And ano yung gamit ni hatch sa what is its importance in using it in AutoCAD? Well, it's a big part. First of all, it will be used, the patterns that we will be used for, uh, which is mainly for designing. Mas kaganda yung it will be able to improve working sheet. You will be able to use it very well in different manners. Like for example, you have a design in the house like a carpet. You want to put a carpet that has cross in it. You can put it there. Also, you can use it for flooring, also for roofs, and you can also redefine the hatch. So, I'm too excited for this. Let's get into it. I'm going to open a drawing called hatch in my recent documents. Click that. Okay, like I said, hatch is used as an object that will create a pattern within a certain boundary. So, ano yung command ni hatch? H for hatch. Enter. It says you pick in turn point or select objects, undo or settings. So you can just, if you hover your crosshair, your mouse over here in an enclosed object, it will create an object one. So quick parts, when you start a hatch command, a new tab will be on the ribbon, which is the hatch creation tab. There are different options here. You can have pick point. You can pick any areas. You can select a certain area. You can remove it. You can also create. As you can see, these boundaries. You can maintain the boundaries. There are certain patterns. There are different patterns. If you hover your mouse here, like this, it will have a drop down and more available patterns will be included. As you can see, you can put it as a solid gradient pattern. Okay, this is like a colored sign. User defined. I'm not going to talk about too much. So, patch transparency. Use the current object. Patch transparency. It depends. I haven't tried it, but we can try it later. You can also set the angle. Like for example, there's a certain angle that you want to twist in a certain um, angle that you want to have. Adjust it. This one is important. This is scale. It will adjust the scale of the objects or how it will look like. So the bigger the scale level, if you have a mouse. Sorry, the smaller the hatch pattern. The smaller the value of the scale, more pattern will be seen. So let's set it as, let's see, 100. Let me undo. Click for hatch. Set an origin that will align. I'm going to talk about associative and boundaries, match properties. As you can see, you can have a gap tolerance. You can create separate hatches. In the later version, you will be able to have a double hatch. So far, I have done there. So let's go back. Island detection. it means that there will be a certain behavior that it will do. I'll go through that in the later part. Then behind boundary, center back to the point. It's just like sorting your objects back and forth. If you are done, you can close. One thing that you need to know about Hatch, unless you still in the Hatch command, it will keep changing. I-change pa rin niya yung pattern na gagawin niya. So for example, let's have ANSI 31. Set it to 1. Let me set it to 150. There you go. Again, for example, ANSI 32. See, in order for you to complete that, you need to escape, press escape. You can click the close Hatch editor, or you can press escape. Like I said, you can change the pattern like this one. I can change it in a certain angle, like 100. That's too big. Too big. 300. Let's say, let's put it smaller. It's 75. Again, let's change the angle. Say 90. I'll change the pattern to ARH bone. Let me set it to small. 0.5. 100. Let's go. Usually it depends. It also depends on the certain pattern that you are using. So let me just change it. Let's use this one. Gauss ground. There you go. It changed into from the original. This is the pattern. Since you are putting angle 90, let me change to 45. It will create a straight line. Let me go back to 90. You can also change it into a gradient. Much safe if you're just going to use H for hatch, not gradient, but there's a command that you can use for gradient. Let's see this one. I can change two colors. Let's see, red and green. There you go. Number hatch. Not sure for the hatch transparency. Apply the angle. So it will create somehow a fade that has transparency. So you can change also that settings. Also, let's go to this object. As you can see, I have different path. Let me set back to 0. I have different. I have multiple squares here. I'm just going to put in different angles. Let's select different areas. That's the use of the pick points. Let me explore. You can explore, pwede nyo explore to kung gusto nyo. You can also remove. And put in different, pwede yung lagyan ng different patterns. Like for example, let's see. I want to put across. This. Let me change the transparency sa angle. Again. Let's say this one. Do the create boundaries, boundary lines instead. So I pick this. Sorry, there has been a problem. Let me just save this and let me reopen AutoCAD. Let me continue where I left off. So it's for hatch. So I don't know what happened. I think that's it. It's a different word. This is it. Just pick points. It's supposed to be pick points. Say, for example, go to create an object. Go back to example cross in here. Let me increase. There you go. It's here and here. And another one. At make sure you close nyo. Else, magbabago din ng pattern. Kasama yan. Let's say, sabihin natin earth. So the rest, let's say honey. Okay, just accept that. Let's say travel. The way you can also overlap patches. So, Another thing you need to know yung behavior niya. Like for example, paano mo nalaman kung gusto mong i-include certain area na gusto mong hindi tamaan ng itong circle. May behavior siya within this circle area. About 3. Let's do it. So H for hatch. Let's go here to options. There are 3 detections: normal, outer, and ignore. Now let's try normal. Let's use a good example of pattern. Say ANSI 33. Let's use ANSI 33. When you say normal, from the word is at normal detection, it um, will create a hatch pattern only on the outside of the boundary of the circle. Just like what I said. But since nakita nyo merong hatch pattern sa gitna, bakit meron siya instead? Because it's only going to detect only certainly in this area, which is the circle. So magkakaroon siya ng hatch. And each hatch pattern, so H for hatch, change the option from normal to outer. Outer means within the circle. It will not create a hatch that is enclosed within the circle. Even in a polygon, wala siyang hatch, so wala siyang detect. Finally, another one. So, the final one will be ignore. Pag sinabi mo ignore, ni-ignore niya yung behavior niya. It's just going to create a hatch pattern sa buong area na yun. One good tip na gagamitin mo is when you're creating hatch pattern sa objects in the working drawings. Be careful kung paano yung gagamitin yun. So make sure alam mo yung tatlo. Make sure you will know the 3 of these. Important. So that you'll be able to control paano yung gagawa ng how you're going to create a path of a design within your working drawings. So that's it for the day. Thank you very much, and don't worry, I will also upload this to YouTube, and also don't forget to support me both in here in FB and also in YouTube, and I will be seeing you next time. Thank you very much, and God bless.